The mid-90s was a golden era for comedy, and Friday, 1995, stood out as one of the defining films of its time. With its sharp humor, laid-back storytelling, and an unforgettable cast, it perfectly captured the essence of everyday life in South Central Los Angeles. The movie's blend of comedy and realism, along with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker's iconic performances, made it an instant classic that still resonates today. But while the film remains timeless, some of its beloved cast members are no longer with us. In this video, we honor their memories and celebrate the legacies of 10 Friday actors who have tragically passed away. Tom Lister Jr. as Debo. Tom Lister Jr. was born on June 24, 1958. Making him 36 years old when he brought the menacing Debo to life in the 1995 cult classic Friday. As the neighborhood bully, Debo thrived on intimidation, stealing from anyone too weak to stand up to him. His imposing presence and deep-voiced threats made him unforgettable, especially in his clashes with Ice Cube's character Craig. But Lister's path to Friday was shaped by a career filled with intimidating roles, starting with his breakthrough as Zeus in No Holds Barred, 1989, where he played a ruthless villain opposite Hulk Hogan. That role not only launched his Hollywood career, but also led to a stint in professional wrestling, solidifying his reputation as an on-screen powerhouse. After Friday, he shifted gears with The Fifth Element, 1997, where he played the authoritative President Lindbergh, proving he could command the screen with more than just brute force. Despite his larger-than-life persona, Lister faced serious health struggles later in life. By his mid-50s, he was battling type 2 diabetes, a condition that worsened over time. In 2020, after recovering from COVID-19, he fell ill again with respiratory issues. On December 10, 2020, he was found dead in his Marina del Rey home at 62. The official cause of death was hypertension and atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. His passing was met with tributes from fans and colleagues, including Ice Cube, who remembered him not just as America's favorite bully, but as a man with a big heart behind the tough exterior. John Witherspoon as Mr. Jones. John Witherspoon was born on January 27, 1942, and at 52, he brought an unforgettable presence to the 1995 comedy Friday as Willie Jones, the hilariously strict yet lovable father of Ice Cube's character Craig. Witherspoon's portrayal of Mr. Jones was loud, over the top, and full of unforgettable one-liners, whether he was lecturing Craig about responsibility or complaining about the bathroom. His comedic timing was impeccable, adding warmth and realism to a character who was both tough and caring. However, his success didn't stop there. Before Friday, he had already made his mark in films like Hollywood Shuffle, 1987, and Boomerang, 1992, where his memorable performances made him a scene stealer. The Friday franchise would go on to cement his status, but his beloved TV role as Pops on The Wayans Brothers, 1995 to 1999, kept his comedic legacy thriving. Beyond his work on screen, Witherspoon's contributions to comedy and entertainment were immeasurable. His voice work as Granddad in the animated series The Boondocks, 2005 to 2014, only expanded his reach, making him a fixture in both television and animation. With his signature comedic style, he was able to bring joy and laughter to audiences in a variety of ways. However, his health began to decline in the later years of his life. On October 29, 2019, Witherspoon passed away at 77 due to a heart attack. His death left an undeniable void in the world of comedy, but his work continues to inspire and entertain. From Mr. Jones to Pops, Witherspoon's enduring legacy will forever keep his comedic spirit alive in the hearts of fans. Anthony Johnson as Ezal. Anthony Johnson was born on February 1, 1966, and at 29, he brought the unforgettable Ezal to life in Friday, 1995. A wiry, fast-talking crackhead, always scheming for a quick hustle, Izal provided some of the film's funniest moments with his exaggerated falls and desperate antics. Johnson's natural comedic timing made the character an instant favorite, elevating his presence in the world of comedy. Before Friday, he had already made waves in House Party, 1990, playing Eazy-E, a nod to his connection with hip-hop culture, and he later appeared in Menace II Society, 1993, as a streetwise drug dealer. His ability to shift between gritty roles and pure comedy defined his versatility, but after Friday, his career leaned heavily into humor. He continued landing roles in films like I Got the Hookup, 1998, and The Players Club, 1998, cementing his status as a recognizable face in urban comedy. While Johnson's career showed great promise, his personal life was marked by significant struggles. By the time of his passing, Johnson had faced serious health issues, with chronic alcohol use playing a major role. On September 6, 2021, at the age of 55, he was found unresponsive, with the official cause of death attributed to multi-system organ failure. Though COVID-19 was noted as a contributing factor, Johnson's death was a stark reminder of the challenges many in the entertainment world face off camera. His passing left a void in the comedy community, but his legacy remains intact, especially through his unforgettable role as Izal. Reynaldo Rey, as Red's father. Reynaldo Rey was born on January 27, 1940, in Sequoia County, Oklahoma. When he was 55 years old, he played Red's father in Friday, 1995, bringing his signature old-school charm and comedic authority to the role. As the tough yet hilarious dad, he scolds his son for getting his chain snatched, delivering the unforgettable line, "You didn't have to lie, Craig," a moment that showcased his impeccable comedic timing. This wasn't Rey's first foray into comedy, though. By the time Friday came around, he had already cemented his place in Hollywood with roles like his portrayal of a wisecracking street gambler in White Men Can't Jump, 1992, a performance that solidified his position in Hollywood's comedy circuit. After Friday, his career continued to flourish with roles in films like House Party 3, 1994, and his contributions to stand-up comedy and television further demonstrated his versatility as an entertainer. However, despite his larger-than-life on-screen presence, life took a difficult turn for Rey when he suffered a stroke in 2014. The health battle he faced in his later years was a stark contrast to the vibrant energy he brought to his performances. Unfortunately, the complications from the stroke led to his passing on May 28, 2015, at the age of 75. Although his life was cut short, his legacy in comedy endures. Whether playing a tough, funny father figure or inspiring future generations of comedians, Rey's work continues to entertain and leave a lasting impact. His role in Friday may have been brief, but his influence on the world of comedy and entertainment remains significant, with his performances continuing to inspire and bring laughter to audiences. Yvette Wilson as Rita. Born on March 6, 1964 in Los Angeles, California, Yvette Wilson's talent for comedy was evident early on. At 31, she brought Rita to life in Friday, 1995, the blind date gone wrong who hilariously catfished Smokey with a misleading photo. With her sharp, comedic timing and no-nonsense attitude, Wilson turned a brief role into a memorable one, leaving a lasting impression on the audience. But Friday was just one chapter in Wilson's growing career. She had already proven her comedic chops with her role in House Party 3, 1994, where she played a sassy and confident character. Her role as Andel Wilkerson on Moshe, 1996 to 2001, and its spin-off The Parkers, 1999 to 2004, marked a major turning point in her career. As the down-to-earth business owner and best friend to Nikki Parker, Wilson's presence became a beloved staple of television comedy. Behind the scenes, Wilson faced significant health battles that ultimately shortened her life. Struggling with kidney disease, she underwent a transplant and faced ongoing dialysis treatments. But the real challenge came when she was diagnosed with cervical cancer, which spread rapidly in her final years. On June 14, 2012, at 48, Wilson passed away, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and warmth. Though her time was brief, her impact on television comedy remains, with her characters continuing to spark joy for fans. From her unforgettable portrayal of Rita to her role as Andel, Wilson's ability to bring humor and heart to the screen makes her a figure who will never be forgotten. Michael Clarke Duncan as Craps player. Michael Clarke Duncan, born on December 10, 1957 in Chicago, Illinois, entered Hollywood with a quiet determination that would soon speak volumes. At 37, he took on the role of the Craps player in Friday, 1995, a part that barely hinted at the immense talent he would later become known for. Balancing security jobs with small acting roles, Duncan was laying the groundwork for something far greater. His breakout came in Armageddon, 1998, where he portrayed Bear, a character whose strength and vulnerability showcased Duncan's ability to blend power with depth. However, it was his role in The Green Mile, 1999, as John Coffey, a gentle giant with extraordinary abilities, that catapulted him into Hollywood stardom. The performance was so captivating that it earned him an Academy Award nomination, cementing his place in cinema history. Despite his towering presence on screen, Duncan's personal life took a tragic turn in 2012 when he suffered a heart attack. Although he showed signs of recovery, complications arose, and on September 3, 2012, he passed away at the age of 54. The loss was deeply felt in Hollywood, as Duncan had become synonymous with larger-than-life performances and memorable characters. From his humble beginnings to his Oscar-nominated career, Duncan's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and raw talent. His legacy lives on through his unforgettable performances, forever etched in the hearts of those who were moved by his incredible work. Bernie Mac as Pastor Clever. Born on October 5, 1957 in Chicago, Illinois, Bernie Mac's journey from a stand-up comedian to a household name was nothing short of extraordinary. At 37, Mac took on the role of Pastor Clever in Friday, 1995, and with just a few minutes on screen, he made an unforgettable impression. His booming voice, sharp wit, and larger-than-life personality injected the film with a dose of powerful energy. The character of Pastor Clever, a preacher who effortlessly shifted from fiery sermons to flirtatious banter, showcased Mac's unparalleled ability to blend humor with charisma. While he was already known for his appearances on Def Comedy Jam, this role catapulted him into the mainstream, setting the stage for his future success. The role of Pastor Clever became a defining moment in his career, opening doors to more significant opportunities, and by 2001, he reached a new milestone with The Bernie Mac Show. The sitcom became an instant hit, with Mac's portrayal of a no-nonsense uncle earning him widespread acclaim and 2 Emmy nominations. However, just as his career reached new heights, Bernie Mac's life was tragically cut short. On August 9, 2008, he passed away at the age of 50 due to complications from pneumonia and the long-standing effects of sarcoidosis. His untimely death left a void in the entertainment industry, but his legacy as a pioneering comedian endures. From the comedy clubs of Chicago to becoming a beloved Hollywood star, Mac's journey was marked by his distinctive humor, resilience, and ability to connect with audiences on a deep level. Though he is no longer with us, his influence continues to shape the world of comedy, ensuring his place as one of the greats of his time. LaWanda Page as Old Lady. LaWanda Page, born on October 19, 1920, in St. Louis, Missouri, had already built a formidable career in television by the time she took on the role of the Old Lady in Friday, 1995. At 74, Page's fiery, no-nonsense portrayal of the tough, outspoken character left a lasting impression. Known for her commanding presence and sharp tongue, Page brought a level of authenticity to the role that made it impossible to forget. Her career had already been marked by the iconic portrayal of Aunt Esther on Sanford and Son, 1972 to 1977, where she went toe-to-toe with Red Fox's Fred Sanford, creating some of the most memorable exchanges in television history. Page's blend of tough love and humor made her a fan favorite, and her fearless approach to comedy opened doors for other Black actresses in the industry. After Friday, she continued to bring her distinct brand of humor to films like CB4, 1993, and Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood, 1996, proving that her comedic versatility was boundless. LaWanda Page's career spanned over 6 decades, and her impact on the entertainment world was immeasurable. Despite facing health challenges in her later years, she never lost her edge, continuing to inspire with her bold performances. She passed away on September 14, 2002, at the age of 81, from complications of diabetes. Though her time in the industry was marked by struggles, Page's legacy remains as one of the most powerful female voices in comedy. Through her groundbreaking work, she not only paved the way for future generations of Black actresses, but also showed that humor and strength can go hand in hand, leaving an indelible mark on television and film that will never fade. As we look back, it's clear that the actors of Friday left an unforgettable mark on comedy and pop culture. Though some are no longer with us, their performances continue to bring joy and laughter, keeping their legacies alive. We hope this video helped honor their memory. Which Friday character made you laugh the most? Share your favorite moments in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tributes to legendary actors. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.